makes the play, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 7.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. As Asdrubal Cabrera is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Bumgarner has his sign coming at him with the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Span. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Fernando Salas is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Brandon Belt will stand in here to start the 7th. And we'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th.
Leading up for the Mets.
Into the windup and the pitch. Yoenis Cespedes stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, as he swings on the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to center. And this is handled out there by Span for the first out.
The batter,
number 54, digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
the right fielder, number 19.
Jay Bruce will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments. Joe Panik comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Sean Gilmartin will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Sean Gilmartin.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2 and 2. Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Denard Span gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Angel Pagan stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
Swing and a line drive. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Hunter Pence comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
Addison Reed will take over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Reed's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Lucas Duda will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Pence has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Rene Rivera will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Crawford dives. What a stop. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
Woo, no problem.
The pitcher, number 43, Addison Reed.
Juan Lagares will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
Hit hard to short. Crawford's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Buster Posey will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup. 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Number 51 will come in and pitch now.
For the Mets, number 51.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Brandon Crawford will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. Drilled on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Giants.
Brandon Belt gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Reyes has got it, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Jose Reyes will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Span is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth. Striding into the box as Asdrubal Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit to short. Crawford comes up with it. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground-out victim. 2 away. Yoenis Cespedes stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Curtis Granderson has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
Bumgarner sets. Here's the 1-0. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A 2-run home run for Curtis Granderson. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, I really think that having home field advantage here made a huge difference. And these guys are going to wind up surviving this one-game wild card playoff. So now it's down to the division series, where they're going to come into that game with just a little bit of momentum.
And the Mets were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Curtis Granderson. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So for Eric Karros and Steve Lyons and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. We're just getting started, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game on MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to